How about the touch from distance by the San Antonio Spurs in the first half? In particular, Marco Bellinelli, who was 5 out of 5, the team 10 out of 10 from the promised land. And they have a 70-63 lead to the Spurs over the Thunder of Oklahoma City. After 24 minutes, it is the American Express halftime report from Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith. Our American Express teammates, the guys who have been knocking down those three-pointers for Greg Popovich's bunch. Bellinelli, all 5 of his. Patty Mills has got a couple. Davis Bertans has 3. And so San Antonio has, look, they're the #1 three-point shooting team in the NBA percentage-wise, also shoot the fewest. But, boy, they are making the most of their attempts in this one, 10 out of 10.
Well, the San Antonio Spurs have found their stride, so to speak. And there's one good thing that's happened to me tonight, and one bad.
Only one good thing.
And one bad. But the good is outweighing the bad, because I have a stiff neck, Ernest.
Yes.
So I cannot turn this way.
Oh, it was the night I was going to. Oh.
I can't run, but I don't have to look at Charles the whole night, because I cannot turn that way unless I turn my whole chair.
You ever heard the joke when a guy holds up his hands to pick a finger?
No. Which one?
But
But I cannot turn that way. I cannot run.
Just stare at a monitor and tell me what you saw.
So we'll stare at a monitor. And thanks, London. I'm sleeping in the bed. But anyway, so we go here, and this is what the San Antonio Spurs have done now. Remember that, I'm gonna date myself. There was a cartoon called Ricochet Riot. Bing, bing, bing. And they used to have things with all of a sudden it's just finding the right guys. That's what the basketball
bing,
looks
bing.
like with the San Antonio Spurs.
Make that noise again, Kenny.
Bing, 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 because it's gonna find the correct, freeze it, right there. Instead of Patty Mills saying, I'm gonna take this open shot, it's gonna go bing, 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 and find Bertinelli, because, that says his name, right?
Bellinelli,
because he's the guy who was out of hand. But then the ball movement, it just passes around, bing, 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 again, and we find the right shooters all the time, and we get an and one. That is the difference between the San Antonio Spurs in the first 15 to 20 games when we have 8 new players, and now the Popovich system is in. Bing, bing, bing.
I'm feeling like, see, it's very rare when anybody stumps me on an old TV thing.
You don't know Ricochet Rabbit?
For some reason, I want to say that I do, but
I never heard of that.
You never heard of Ricochet
Rabbit.
I heard of
He started laughing right away.
Maybe they only showed it in New York.
Oh, maybe.
Project. The
Bing, bing, bing. Okay, great. Ricochet Rabbit. Anything quite as entertaining on LaMarcus Aldridge?
Yeah, we don't have a lot of big post play in this league, but I could tell that LaMarcus Aldridge played with us because he's the master of sealing. You know, guys like myself and Choke, we used to get 6 to 8 points a game like this. Forget the play right here. Just seal them off, hold them off, Chuck. Doesn't matter how big and strong you are. Get the position, go up right here. Carl Malone and Barkley used to do this all the time. Oh, you want to front me, little fella? Throw it right over his head. Seal, Arnie. That's the animal we're talking about right now. Seal. Give it to him right here.
Rabbits.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
just look, hold him off. Just play ball. Doesn't matter how big and how strong he is. If you seal, you can get 6 to 8 points a game. And I could tell LaMarcus Aldridge play with us. Not like these new guys who just want to pick and bop.
Seal, rabbit, what kind of animal you got?
Well, I was watching
Pig.
Jackass.
Wile E. Coyote.
No, seriously, you know,
Hippopotamus.
listen, I'm trying to talk now.
Okay. We waiting for the animal.
Elephant.
That's the elephant in the room.
Come on, man, my head, my neck. I can't.
What's wrong with your neck, man?
I told you I have a sore neck.
Okay. No, I agree with Kenny about the Spurs finding their stride. You know, they really struggled the first 6 weeks of the season, but they played fantastic since then. I think they understand who their go-to guys are, and I think the role players have learned their roles. But the one thing they do, Ernie, you know, one of the problems they got in the NBA, you know, they want to make a three-point shooting league. I understand that. But on a lot of these bad teams, the wrong guys are shooting threes. The Spurs, they shoot the least amount of threes. They shoot the best percentage, but they only let guys who are three-point shooters shoot them. Like, you look at some of these other teams when they shoot, like, okay, everybody that's shooting threes, I'm going to shoot threes. So that's one of the problems. I wish some of these other dummies in the NBA would learn, like, you don't have to shoot threes.
No starter for San Antonio has attempted a three in this one. All 10 of those threes made coming off of the Spurs bench. Thanks to Kenny. Bing, bing, bing will be stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
There's Ricochet, right?
Ricochet.
Bing, bing, bing.
I don't remember Ricochet Rabbit.
Ricochet Rabbit.
No, we need the actual audio at some point. Come on, you guys, hustle that up. We'll be back with more.
I'll use this some more
American
tonight.